Hi guys, this is Bright speaking. Thank you for coming to my YouTube channel. Please, as always, if this is the first time of you coming to my YouTube, please, I would love it very much that you subscribe and then you press the notification bell as well, so that anytime that I send any message, you receive it as soon as possible. Please, where you can see me, I am here at one of the famous temples in Thailand, and the name of the temple is called Wat Palilai. Unfortunately, today I came here, I saw just a few customers here in this temple. And the normal circumstances, you come here, the temple is very busy, full of crowd, it's very crowded. But unfortunately, it's not happening today. And at this particular moment, I've met one of the coordinators of the customers or the crowd that are used to come here, and I would like to have some conversation with him. And the conversation is going to be in Thai, but as soon as we finish the conversation, I'm going to explain everything to you in English language. So let's go to board. สวัสดีครับ
สวัสดีครับ
ครับคุณชื่ออะไรครับ
ชื่อโกยครับ
ชิโกยครับโกยเป็นอะไรอยู่ที่เป็นเจ้าหน้าที่หรือว่าเป็นอะไรอยู่ที่เป็นเจ้าหน้าที่อยู่ที่วัดปาริไล
ใช่
ผมเป็นอาจารย์ไบรท์นะครับคุณโกยครับ วันนี้อาจารย์มาเนี่ยเห็นว่ามีคนน้อย
ใช่
ไม่เคยมาหลายรอบแต่ไม่เคยเห็นมีคนน้อยขนาดนี้คุณคิดว่าเป็นเกี่ยวกับอะไรเป็นเรื่องอะไรว่ามีคนน้อยขนาดนี้
ถ้าหนึ่งเลยก็น่าจะเป็นโควิด -19 ด้วยครับ
ครับ
ใช่โควิด -19 เป็นหลักตอนนี้ครับคือประเทศไทยยังเข้มงวดอยู่ครับ
Okay.
ใช่
His name is Mr. Koi, and he's, like I told you, he's one of the coordinators here at Wat Palilai. Very famous temple in Thailand. Very, very famous. One of the ancient temples here in Thailand. And like I said before, I came here, I saw just only few people in here. And I am asking him the reason, and he said the reason is because of the pandemic. Because of the pandemic, people are very, very, very scared, and that they don't want to come here because of being crowded, for the fear of being crowded. And moreover, you can see that you need to wear masks. As I'm talking to you now, my mask is now under my nose, which of course is not the right way to do. But since I want you to understand exactly what we are talking about, I have to put it under my nose so that you can hear us very well. I'm going to continue with the conversation with Achan Koi. คุณโกยครับแล้วตอนนี้มีไม่เคยเห็นต่างชาติไม่วันนี้มาก็ไม่มีต่างชาติเลย
ใช่ครับ
คุณคิดว่าเป็นเรื่องอะไรครับ
ก็น่าจะเกี่ยวกับสถานการณ์โควิดที่สนาม
โค
บิ
วิ
น
ด
ไม่สามารถบินมาได้
เพราะว่าต่างชาติมาไม่ได้เลย
ใช่
นั่นบินมามันได้
ใช่
like I said as well, there's not even one foreigner is in here, and the reason and the cause is the same. It's because of the pandemic that has happened. Even the foreigners are not even allowed to come in here in Thailand, not even to talk about coming to the temple of Wat Palilai. Like I told you, Wat Palilai is not in Bangkok. It's outside Bangkok, about 110 kilometers away from Bangkok. But it is one of the famous temples here in Thailand. และตอนนี้คุณโกยตอนนี้คนที่เป็นเจ้าหน้าที่อยู่ที่นี่คุณคิดว่ามีอะไรที่ทำจะได้อย่าเรียกมีลูกค้าหรือว่ามีคนจะมามีทำอะไรอยู่ตอนนี้
เฉพาะต่างชาติใช่ไหม
ครับต่างชาติแล้วก็คนไทยด้วยครับ
ตอนนี้ที่วัดถ้าคนไทยก็ช่วงนี้มันอาจจะเกี่ยวกับมันหลายๆเรื่องอะครับใช่
หลายเรื่อง
ใช่ถ้าเกิดว่าถ้าต่างชาติก็คือว่าถ้าเกิดโควิด -19 เนี่ย
ครับ
เริ่มแบบว่าเบาลงอาจจะมีการเปิดประเทศอื่นก็เปิดอย่างเงี้ยไม่ใช่ประเทศไทยอย่างเดียวนะครับ
ครับ
ก็อาจจะมีต่างชาติที่เริ่มเข้ามา
ครับ
ใช่ที่
แต่
ว่า
แต่จริงๆนะผมเคยได้ยินว่ามีนั่นนะสสเรียกว่าอะไรสนามโลกเขาบอกว่าประเทศไทยนะทำดีมากดีมากนะเพราะว่าประเทศไทยเป็นประเทศอันดับหนึ่ง
ใช่ครับ
ที่มีโควิดน้อยที่สุด
ใช่
เขาผมได้ยินจากข่าวที่ไหนทุกภาคหมดเลย
ถูกครับ
วัฒนประเทศไทยทำดีมากที่สุด
ใช่ครับ
Well, I'm asking Kukoy, what is being put in place so that it will lure or it will convince or get those customers, especially the tourist people, the tourism, to come in numbers. And like you said, it's just like everywhere. Until the COVID gets down, it goes down. There's nothing they can do. So it's going to continue just like that. But like I told you, World Health Organization has recommended Thailand as the #1 country that has been able to contain the COVID pandemic. Because as I'm talking to you, every day you hear just only 4 or 5 that have been infected. And those people that are infected too are not those who are living in Thailand. They are those people who are being, living abroad, living outside Thailand. And as soon as they come in, they are being quarantined. And when they are being quarantined after 14 days, then they came to know that 2, 3, 4, 5 have been infected. So Thailand have been doing a marvelous job in containing the pandemic. So อาจารย์โคยและตอนนี้ผมคิดว่าธุรกิจก็เป็นยังไงครับธุรกิจตอนนี้
ผมว่าเพราะพอเรามันมีการท่องเที่ยวใช่ไหมครับมันก็ทำให้เศรษฐกิจทั่วไปครับตกอยู่แล้วครับคือตอม
เหมือนทั่วไปเหมือนทั่วโลกหมดเลย
เป็นทั้งโลกครับ
อเมริกาที่ไหนทั่วหมดเลย
ใช่ครับ
Well, and I'm asking also as well the business as well. And as far as the customers are not coming, if the customers are not coming, it's exactly that is going to happen to those who are doing business as well. So things are not been selling at all. Things are not been selling, and I do understand it because it's not only here in Thailand, not only here in the temple, but everywhere else as well. ผมก็ต้องขอบคุณมากๆครับคุณโกยขอบคุณมากว่าคุยกันครับโชคดีด้วยนะครับครับ and I thank him very much for the conversation that we've had. I think it's a fruitful conversation, and this is also goes to everybody that it's not only you that the pandemic has affected you. Like I said always, it has affected everybody. So please let us have some kind of optimistic that the pandemic will be contained in just a couple of months' time, so that we can live a normal life just like we've been living before. Thank you very much. And then I'm going somewhere else, and then we continue with our conversation. Thank you very much. Okay. Now, the conversation goes on, and as you can see, I can take you in here so that you can see the temple, and you can see how many people that are in here, so that you can all bear in mind that there are just only few customers that are in here. Fortunately for me, I've been allowed to go around and then be able to take videos. This is also going to be a lesson to each and every one, so that we all will know exactly that it is affecting everybody. You can see, as you can see in here, I can't go in at the moment because I'm wearing a shoe here. So if I want to go in, I have to put out my shoes. And you can see one of the biggest Buddhist statue in the world is where I am standing. And as I am standing here, you can see just only few people standing, and it's really sad. It's really sad because Thailand is noted. Thailand is noted for their worshipping of the Buddhists, and at this particular moment, people are scared of the pandemic. So they are making themselves as if like they are not even worshipping the Buddhists. And everybody is looking at me because you can see that I'm the only foreigner that you can see me at this particular moment. And all of them are looking at me as if they've never seen a foreigner before. You see? But some few months back, they see me as if they've never seen me. They've never seen someone like me at all. It's like they don't even look at my face. But this particular moment, I've become the only tourist among them. So it's like, whoa, we've never seen this kind of foreigner for a while. And everywhere that you can see here is very, very quiet. It's very quiet, and you know, what I really sympathize is those who are the the businessmen and women and those who are having the shops, because you know what, at the end of the month, regardless of whether you sell or not, you're going to pay the monthly rent. And where are they going to get the money? There's no way they can get the money. And I really sympathize them a lot. I sympathize them because I'm also a businessman, and I know exactly how it looks like. It came to a point that as a fashion designer, I was not having customers at all, because all the customers, they flocked into China. And I'll come the whole of the day with no customer. And at the end of the month, I have to pay for my rent. And you know what happened? I got bankrupt. And I was chased out. Yes, I was chased out because I couldn't pay for the rent, and I was chased out. And then it came to, even notwithstanding those calamities that I went through, I couldn't also pay for my rent where I am living, where I am sleeping. That is the rent for the shop that I couldn't pay. But as well, I was not able to pay for my rent where I was sleeping as well. And like I said, it was one night I came out. When I went back home, it was padlocked. Yes, the room I'm sleeping was padlocked because I haven't paid for the last month, for the month prior. And it was really terrible. It was really, really, really terrible. It was during the midnight. So where am I going to sleep? I don't have anywhere to sleep. And that made me to take a very, very, very tough decision. That is when I took a decision of moving out of Bangkok to come to where I am now. And God's grace, it was the best decision that I took. It was the best decision I took. And like I told you, where I am living is one of the famous cities in Thailand. Even if I can recollect, I think one of the former prime ministers comes from this city. One of the former prime ministers, who is having the name of Banhan Silpa Acha. Yeah, Prime Minister Banhan Silpa Acha. It's from this city. So it's a famous and well-known city in Thailand, and that is where the famous Wat Palilai temple is. And you can see everything that is here, very quiet. As I'm walking, around here, you see this. Let me take you to where the market that is around the temple looks like, so that you can see exactly what people are going through. If I'm going, okay, let me. You can see the toilet. That is the toilet, and I'm going further. I'm going is where the stalls, the hawkers, they are. You can see fish, dried fish. During the olden days, you can't see such dried fish around at all, because it was selling like hotcake. Yeah, it was selling like hotcake. So these are the stalls that are built beside the temple. You can get anything here. You can get ginger. You can get bananas. You can get honey. You can get everything. Everything in here. So we are going to continue, and I'll be taking you around the market site so that you know exactly how the women, the mummies are faring. Okay, until I meet you again. Bye-bye.